here. It's been a very interesting month, or actually more like 6 weeks. Last time I did a bunch of videos, it was the very beginning of March, and we had 3 absolutely beautiful days. It looked like summer was coming along, getting warmer, getting nicer. You know, got to do a lot of riding in, did a whole bunch of vlogs, so I actually did have content. And then it started to rain. Now, personally, I'm blaming the rain on Snowcat and 6'4" Honda, because they went out and bought new motorcycles, and we all know, you know, anybody who buys a new motorcycle jinxes for everybody else. That's where I figured the rain came from. I have no idea where the following ice storm came, and the following snowstorm, and the following snowstorm, and then the other following snowstorm, so that we actually had snow up until April. And I mean significant amount of snow, not talking like our normal couple inches here. Like, we had like well over a foot. So basically I had my my bike in the garage all ready to roll. I had changed the brake fluid in it, get rid of that little coffee colored stuff that was in there from last season, and I was all set to go. And I just kept looking outside going, what the F? You know, it's like, this is supposed to be nice weather. This is not supposed to be crappy Canadian weather. In fact, the local weather guys reported that we had as much snow in March and the first week in April as we had from January to the end of February. So now, if you're from the Southern Ontario area, depending on where you live, you get either a little bit of snow or a lot of snow. And I'm in the little bit of snow area. So generally, you know, middle March, end of March, it starts to disappear, and we start to get some nice weather sort of showing up. And then usually by April, it's more or less spring here. You might get the odd cold snap or snowstorm, but man, we got freaking creamed. Like, it was just insane. And it was like never ending. It was like it would snow for a couple inches, and then it would sort of warm up to say, hey, it's going to melt, and it would freeze over, and then it would turn to ice, and then it snows some more, and it's like, it was just horrible. Like, and the last one was the worst because it was a heavy, slushy, wet snow. And in fact, it was so bad that my snowblower was actually clogging with the crap, the crappy slush snow sort of thing. And it didn't just clog once, it clogged a whole whack of times. But that stuff finally melted, moved on its way, and now we're looking at decent weather. In fact, it's supposed to be decent for the whole week, so I hope to get a lot of time on my bike, make up for the fact we've had more or less 4 or 5 months not being able to ride. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to see some better weather and actually starting to get some vlogs done. You know, if you've been a subscriber, the few that are actually subscribing, I release videos every Thursday, which I basically sort of give me the history of the bikes I've owned over the years. And there's still a couple more to come out. And just for the record, like, once those street bikes are finished, I've got my my dirt bikes, which I've had, I believe it was 4, and then after that, it's going to be my my race bikes, which I believe it's technically it's 3, but really it's like 3.5, because the third bike actually got some very nice little bits and pieces from HRC. So that's coming down the road. It's not going to be I'm not going to put it all out at once, because generally I haven't graded it yet. And part of the problem is a lot of these bikes is I don't even have photographs of them, because like, I'm fairly old, so like, if you wanted a picture of your bike, you had to use film, which means you had to send it off to be developed. And I don't even recall having had a camera when I was younger. There was a picture of my bike. It was usually taken by a family member who had like 1 or 2 pictures left in their roll of film, and they wanted to use it up to send it on. So that's how the vast majority of my pictures were taken back in the early days of riding. So you know, that stuff, it will be showing up eventually, but for right now I'm just going to be riding around. So hopefully the warm weather's here to stay for at least another 6 months and get to do some riding. So anyways, talk to you later.